Olivia printed out our speech for the
No,
Footwear
that was
Awards,
crazy,
and
Sarah.
she brought it to me, and it was like normal, okay? And
Sarah,
I looked at this and I go, "Are you insane?"
Sarah, I
What?
can tell you the number of the font.
What?
18.
Like, I cannot see this. I'm going to be on stage. I'm not going to bring glasses up on stage. Like, Pharrell Williams is in the audience. Like,
He was wearing glasses.
He was wearing sunglasses.
True, but they could be prescription.
He was wearing sunglasses. Like, you think I'm going to pull out my spectacles in front of all these celebrities? Like, Patrick Schwarzenegger's right there. I'm not going to pull out my bifocals.
He's married, so don't worry about him. Welcome, new people. You should know that we are never prepared. We are always wearing sweats. We're never wearing makeup.
I would almost consider myself the MC of this podcast. I am the narrator.
So welcome. We hope you enjoy this.
This episode was developed in partnership with our friends at Chase Sapphire Reserve. Okay, we're live. We're live.
We're not really live.
This is going to be an interesting episode for so many reasons, but first and foremost, that we're in the same room together. I'm very used to.
I know, it's a little weird.
I'm very used to having the distance.
I agree.
Now that you're just
not as easy to just stare at your phone when I'm talking now, because I'll be seeing you.
I know.
Yeah.
And not as easy to like
roll your eyes at me.
Roll your eyes at you, give it to you, disengage. Because I told you, Josh has taught me this unbelievable tactic of how to just literally tune you out. It's like this magical force that he's giving me, and it helps so much. But I can't do that with you sitting right here.
No, that's sweet.
Anyways,
Josh.
you look nice.
I do actually.
You do.
Yeah. We're in person together
Should
because
we tell people?
Okay, so we're in New York. Our flight did get canceled coming here, which is a different story.
I think let's tell that story in a minute.
We're going to tell the story in a minute.
It's a long-winded story.
But while we were in New York, we had to record a pod. We have
a very pushy producer. Let's be honest. Some would say pushy. Other would say professional.
Well, I feel like anytime anyone ever asks you to do your job, you find it to be pretty pushy. Like, why are you asking me to do this?
Alice, it's like, you have to have your episode done. We're like, but do we?
Yeah.
But do we?
So Allison said, you really have to record an episode this week. And we didn't really want to do it in the hotel. The acoustics weren't good. And so...
More importantly, the lighting wasn't great.
Yeah, it's too dark in there.
It's very dark.
Love the 22 hotel, but just too dark to record a pod. We need good light.
Let's discuss the 22.
We will.
And our feelings later.
And so we decided, let's do something wild. Let's go to the airport early, to LaGuardia Airport early, and record a podcast in person together at the Chase Sapphire Reserve Lounge that's here.
We did.
And by the way, I think I want to live here.
Well, you have that sort of dilemma, right? You're like, because nobody's trying to get to the airport early. I'm the kind of person, I'm like,
some people are.
No. No one I like is doing that. You know what I mean? Like, I have now, you do that more. We've had many fights, a recent one, which we could get into, where you felt like my timing did not align with yours. I'm like,
oh yeah,
as late as possible. But
we didn't talk to each other for a couple of days after that.
This has changed everything. Because now I'm kind of like,
I'd like to be there early.
I'd like to be there early. I'd like to reset. They have a freaking sleep lounge situation where you go in. It has this, you walk in and you instantly are teleported to happiness, which is rare for me.
Zen music.
Yeah.
I took a little video of you resting there.
Yeah. We had like coffee. We got some work done. And now we asked them, you're interrupting me.
I know, because I'm just chiming in. That's how conversations work.
But let me just finish and then you can do that.
Got it. Okay.
We said to them, by any chance, do you think, we know this sounds crazy, but do you have like a room where we can go and, no disrespect, but have silence, have quiet, because we got to record our pod. They were like, yeah, we actually do.
There's like private rooms, and this is massive. It's like an apartment. We're basically in an apartment.
We are basically in an apartment. We should get the name of the person that was so helpful. She was so helpful. She was like, I have a room. You can go in. And guess what? We're live. We're live, and we're recording.
What I was going to say is that I was very impressed with the kids area downstairs, because there's this little room that has all these, it's like basically a little gymnasium for kids, and there are just kids down there playing, so you aren't annoying all the people that are working.
I didn't care about that part.
You don't care about your kids, but I really do. And I would stress about coming to a nice lounge like this with Noah, because she'd probably throw food at somebody.
I think my biggest takeaway from being here, I have so many takeaways, but is how clean it is.
Yeah. I'm not. Sarah was looking at the kitchen at the chefs, and she was like, "Oh, they're all wearing gloves. Okay, I feel good about that." You were checking the food to see it was very clean.
Because I'm not a big lounge person. Because I don't want to disparage any other lounges across the globe, but a lot of them are kind of gross.
Name names.
I just don't trust food. I don't know. I'm never trying to hang in a lounge. Do you know what I mean? But now, but what do you expect? from Chase Sapphire Reserve. Like they're gonna do it.
They know what they're
They're
doing.
gonna do it high level. You know.
I guess we're just gonna change the way we travel now. So we're going.
But there's like
we're here because we're going to Nashville.
Herringbone, nice floors. It's just I don't know. I'm kind of.
I feel like you're like getting design ideas. You're like, what's this rug?
Well,
I think I'll use it.
No, but guess what? I asked them because I went in and I was like, great, LaGuardia is gorgeous. We love LaGuardia.
Oh my God, there was a musical holiday fountain with like a light show when we got here.
Well, first of all, LaGuardia Airport feels like the Grove.
I agree.
There's a
no,
DJ.
Sarah was like, "Are we at the Grove?" This is like a water fountain playing to music. It was crazy.
There's a DJ at LaGuardia Airport.
You would be great to be a DJ at LaGuardia. I could see that for like the next phase of your life. What's up, everyone? DJ S. Voss is in the house. She's gonna be at LaGuardia at Gate 4. Playing the hits, little Marvin Gaye, a little Whitney Houston.
By the way, someone please look into if LaGuardia is looking to do appearance fees.
I feel like this is so up your alley. No, I'm being serious.
That's nice.
Yeah.
No, but what I was gonna say is, I would like to understand, and I now know because
I just want someone to be like, dur, dur, dur. Like every time you talk now, I want to be like, dur, dur, dur.
A lot of DJs are crushing right now.
I agree. That's why I'm saying I see it for you.
I should maybe Diplo would want to collaborate at the LaGuardia.
He does a lot of collabs.
He does a lot. Probably not with.
He does a lot of collabs.
He's doing more like Paris Hilton collabs, not really me collabs.
You never know.
But I've always, because as everyone knows, LaGuardia is the easiest airport in New York, right? But it doesn't fly to LA.
Doesn't fly to LA. It's crazy.
So I said to the girl, I was like, we got to find the name of the
Who
girl.
is this mystery girl you're talking
about? No, the
about?
girl here at the lounge that helped us.
Got it.
I said, this is great and everything, but we never come to LaGuardia because we fly to LA. Today we're actually flying to Nashville, which we'll get into. But she goes, oh, I think they're doing one in LA. So there will be a
Chase Sapphire Reserve Lounge in LA. You're saying?
Yes, it's coming to LA.
I thought you were saying LaGuardia is going to start flying to LA.
No, because you know why it doesn't?
Tell me.
The runway is too short. The runway is too short.
Honestly, take the risk. I'm down to just try out the short runway. I don't care. Get me to LA. Try it. Put that engine in full gear. Just like pull the thing back.
As you know, I'm a pilot.
Make it happen.
I'm a pilot.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't be able to get lift on the runway here. So
well, real technical terms there. Oh, you're a real pilot. You wouldn't be able to get lift.
Yeah.
By the way, when we got on our first flight to New York that got canceled, when I got on the plane,
I talked to those pilots.
There was a woman talking to the pilot. It wasn't you.
Because I had already talked to them.
Oh. Well, I'm just saying you had another little crazy person with you.
So they were great, by the way. They were great because I walked in. So our flight here, guys, we're all over the place as we always are. But we are in New York now, heading to Nashville. But then coming to New York, if you follow us on social, if you were coming to our favorite daughter store opening, our flight was canceled. It wasn't delayed. It was just straight up canceled.
While we were on the tarmac.
So we took the 7 a.m., which is the responsible thing to do. It's the first flight out. It always goes. The first flight out always goes. You just, as an avid flyer, you know that it always goes.
And people who criticized us for flying in the day of the event, totally hear you. I had to be in the writer's room the day before. So if you don't want a TV show, then we can be here on time. I don't know what to do. I'm trying to do it all.
Yeah, you are. And that is true. So we were on the tarmac. It was great. We were settled into our seats.
I actually was asleep.
Erin was actually asleep. The pilot comes on. I'd already spoken to him, so I was confused.
So you were like, this is my friend. I know him.
Well, because very bad weather in New York. Okay. Crazy.
Okay, keep this short. No one cares about the weather.
Ice.
From like a week ago.
No, people are very invested in my pilot's journey.
Oh,
a lot of people relate to this because a lot of people are not great flyers.
I'm just saying the weather the last week for people to listen to today, I don't think they're going to be very invested in.
I'm just saying the weather correlates to flying, right? So I went to the pilots. I go, hey guys, how are you?
Hey, it's Sarah.
So you never know what you're going to get. Sometimes pilots are like, hey, but I looked crazy.
You didn't. It was one of the worst I've seen you look on a flight. Actually.
To the point where I saw John McEnroe, who former tennis player. He was sitting in the row behind me, and I lean over and I go, hey, did not recognize me.
Oh, that's not great.
It took him like a solid 3 minutes.
Oh, that's not good for you at all.
And he was doing this. He was kind of like looking at me like this. And I could just feel him.
How did this woman get up here?
I could just feel him texting his wife being like, wow, Sarah Foster's really
gone downhill.
I
was surprised because, we have such cute clothes now at Favorite Daughter. We have cute sweats. I put together a very cute outfit. Our sweatsuit, the new gray
It was
Fatigue Sisters sweatsuit, maybe it's called. It's so cute with one of our coats, our Luca coat. I mean, I looked adorable. And I was like,
calm down. You looked okay.
No, I looked great. I was
Erin,
put together. I was wearing
Erin,
a little triangle scarf around my neck.
You looked fine.
Okay, so you're dissing our company now?
No, I'm just saying you're acting like I look really good today.
No, I looked like someone who would be like, oh, wow, she's put together at the airport. In comfortable clothes. You look ridiculous today. I want to be clear.
I have an idea. I think we should pull it. You know I love a poll. I think we should poll the audience and show the photo of you.
But
you
we're not wearing what we wore that day.
I think because you shamed me about how I looked and John McEnroe not recognizing me, I really pulled
you overcorrected today.
I think I overcorrected. I'm in thigh highs.
No, you're literally in tall boots, skinny jeans, and a turtleneck that's tight.
I know,
it's a choice.
I'm a what's it called when someone shames you, and then instead of it just rolling off my back, I take it personal. You know how when people say don't take it personal, take it personal.
Oh, you've taken everything personal since the day you were born. Yeah. You take something personal that has nothing to do with you.
But I did overcorrect, right? But how good are these boots?
Our boots are great. Yeah. I don't think I would want to fly on wearing them, but they're great.
They're very comfortable.
Okay, we're going to Nashville today. To check in on Simon's secret family, do a surprise appearance, see what we can walk in on.
See if he's had any more kids.
Exactly. Which, by the way, I mean, I would embrace it. Noah could use some siblings for sure. If somebody else wants to go through the process of being pregnant, that's fine.
Yeah. He weirdly, though, I will admit, I don't think he has a secret family.
I know. I don't think so either.
Because he always wants you around.
It's crazy.
It's so weird.
I know.
It's so weird because I've been doing this thing with him where it used to be I could vent to him about how brutal you are.
Yeah.
And he would entertain it.
Oh.
He would listen, and now he's like very defensive. Probably because you're the mother of his child.
Yeah, I think it's changed.
We got
serious.
He's very protective of you.
Yeah. He's protective of you too, unfortunately. So we're opening a store in Nashville, favorite daughter store in 12 South.
On 12 South. In 12 South?
No, 12 South is like an area.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's a street too.
Can we say
12 South? I think 12 South is a street, but it's also like an area.
So the location, if you are a Nashville local, we are going in right next to the store. I believe it's called Cezanne. Do you know what that store is?
Cezanne.
It's right next to that.
Great. There's also a Reformation there in that neighborhood, in that little area.
Stuff. Well, listen, the consensus was, because we polled, we love a poll. Everyone said 12 South. That's where you have to be.
Yeah, that's the new upcoming area.
Yep. So we're opening in March, and we're going to Nashville to check out the space.
Check out the space.
Check out our neighbors.
Talk to people. Harass people.
I don't think you can say harass.
Okay, well, just did. Just saying, if you're there, look out for us.
Nashville's really. The Hulu show's been announced, right?
The Hulu show.
The wedding show.
The Destination Wedding Show.
Destination show is announced.
Destination Wedding Show.
Ollie called me yesterday from Saudi Arabia. Are you aware that he's in Saudi Arabia?
I saw it on Instagram today.
And he kept dodging the question. I was like, what's going on in Saudi Arabia? And he just kept.
I think it's one of those, like, what happens in Saudi stays in Saudi.
I think he's got to be with Jessica, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's with Jessica. But he wouldn't say what. But we talked casting yesterday. We're having casting conversations.
It's very early, but
it's not that early, Erin.
Yeah, I guess it's not. But
you don't know how the biz
bring up.
You don't know how the biz works.
That's true. The reason you bring up Nashville is because the Destination Wedding Show, which I'm writing with Adam County.
Yeah. From Severance.
Yeah. He's awesome. And he's also a writer on Nobody Wants This season 3. We are developing a show together about a destination wedding. And it's going to take place somewhere in the South. And I
is really pushing for Nashville.
Really angling. I'm like, oh, guys, what would be a great city to shoot this in is Nashville, because obviously for me,
that would make your life
that would make my life a lot easier. Simon is like very not upset, but he brings up very often that in his work life, the people in his life, they have their spouses with them all the time, and he's in Nashville spouseless. And it seems to indicate that I'm like not supportive of him or something. Mm-hmm. But I live in LA.
Yeah.
And I have 7 jobs. Like, what can I do?
I want to just
one of those jobs could be in Nashville.
I want to temper your expectation. Nashville's it's probably not going to be in Nashville.
Why?
I don't know. Just like, what are their tax credits? It's all about that. It's all about that.
No, they shoot something else in Nashville. I'm forgetting what it's called
but that's Ryan Murphy. He's way more important.
kind of think I have power right now. Like I could be like, guys, I'll only come to set if it's in Nashville.
You
I could do that.
You don't.
You don't what?
You don't have the power to do that.
I disagree.
Really?
Yeah. I think
Okay.
I think I could at least behave like someone who has the power.
Here's what needs to happen is you need to research what A-list actors live in Nashville.
Reese Witherspoon. Nicole Kidman.
Do you think they're going to do the show?
Nicole loves to work.
That's true. Nicole's
Loves
always
to work.
but she's probably booked though till like 2033.
True, but we could give her like a day player role. Come in for a day.
Well, you know who my dream is.
Who?
To me.
Well, does she live in Nashville?
No, but she is very powerful. She could
Bring her in.
but wouldn't she be amazing for
She could be great.
wouldn't she be
Talk to
amazing?
me.
Are you watching Landman? You're not watching it?
You know how I feel about that show, Sarah. You know how I feel about it.
All right, well, keep it to yourself. If we're trying to get to me, keep it to yourself.
Oh, didn't even know she was on it.
Are you okay?
But you know what? I will say,
you guys, this is the greatest part about Erin. Erin is, considered right now like the darling of TV. But she doesn't know shit about this business. She knows nothing. She doesn't know who anyone is. You're clueless about the business. You just typey. It's all you know how to do. It's all you should be doing. It's like I've said 1,000 times. We should keep you behind a curtain. Keep you behind the curtain.
yeah, it's like that.
Don't come out.
It's like that. What was it? Not Blues Brothers band. What was that music video with the guy behind the curtain?
That was Blues Traveler.
Blues Traveler. That's me. Back there playing my harmonica. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, and then I'm in the front looking like I am. But actually, people want to watch me. They'd rather see. I'm like,
Wait, is it
you're
like
doing all the work in the back, but like no one's trying to see you.
Literally.
And then I'm in the front just like, oh.
just like with your like stupid like tight shirt on a flight? Literally.
Nothing's
We're
coming out of the
Blues Traveler. I thought it was like Dave Matthews Band for some reason. It's a real 90s reference.
God, that's so good.
No, I find the business to be really boring. I find it to be boring and stupid. Yeah, I find it to be boring and stupid, and it's just not interesting to me. It's just not. I don't really care who's like fired and hired and who's like the VP of this and that. It's like
without me, you'd be
snooze.
working at Chipotle. No disrespect to Chipotle. We love Chipotle.
Love Chipotle. Don't really want to work there. Don't want to like handle meat, for 8 hours a day.
Is it just me, or is everybody doing Airbnb experiences right now? It's like I'd like to say it's because of us, but it's probably not because of us.
No, I mean it's very cool. We did the
so-
Cantor's experience and we did it for the show. It was very cool. You go to Cantor's, which is like an institution in LA. They teach you how they make the pickles. They show you like all the history. I mean, Marilyn Monroe used to eat there. They showed us how to make the black and white cookies. It was very cool.
I just love this for traveling. I love this because I don't need to go back to the Natural History Museum. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't need to go back to the Met. I don't need it's not for me. If I see the art once,
I feel like you've never been to the Met, but I hear what you're saying.
I've seen it. I've been to the Met. So I do like the idea of all coming together and doing a fun experience together.
Yeah, because by the way, you can do cooking classes. You could do even a hike. You could do a food tour. It's like the Airbnb experiences are, I don't know, it's just like a great thing to do when you want to hang with people. Think about it for a date. When people go to the movies.
Why are you stealing my thoughts?
I'm sorry, but when people go to a movie for a date, I'm like,
can't
what are
get to know
you doing?
somebody.
You can't talk to each other. Do an experience.
An Airbnb cooking experience on a date. What
So
a
cute.
great way to connect. I feel like you'd walk away knowing like I'm going to marry this person or I never want to see this person again. You can really
which is kind of how you define the perfect date.
get to the point quick.
Yeah. Also, by the way, it's really good for the holidays when you can't think of something to gift somebody is you gift them one of these experiences because then they're like creating memories and you can do it together. It's just so cute. By the way, for someone's anniversary, that's like, we're going to do this experience together. I feel like it does all the thinking for you. So if you can't be creative with ideas, then this is how you do it.
A new era of getting off your couch, getting out of your house, living life. Go live life, go experience, and do it in a curated way.
And with the holidays coming up, rather than buying more things, you can just gift someone in your life an Airbnb service or experience this holiday season. Go to airbnb.com/worldsfirst to find the perfect gift.
I would like to say that I turned you on to the Chase Sapphire Reserve card. I'd like to say
that's true. I think my business managers did long before I even knew you.
You know what? Now that I think about it, you might have had one first. Dang.
I think I did. I think that you've been trying to take my business managers from me for many years, and you copy everything that they tell me to do.
Here's what it came up. I'm not going to disparage anybody else, but I was complaining. I was like, why am I not getting the upgrades? Why do I not get special treatments at this place? And then I'm seeing you're just collecting points, you're using them, you're staying in better places, and I don't like
I'm
that.
like, oh, I'll see you in the lounge, and you're like, oh, I can't go to that lounge.
No, I'm not kidding. I think that's how it happened. So I called Simon. I was like, what's going on? Like what? And of course,
he made fun of your like ATM card that you were using.
Well, he just was like, get with the times. So he wasn't kidding. I mean, the perks that come along with this card, pretty incredible.
I agree.
I used to be the person who was like, no, I'm not going to go to a lounge when I go to the airport. I'm going to just sit by the gate. I want to be first to board. Now, no, put me in that lounge.
Very pedestrian of you to just sit by the gate.
Give me some good food. Give me a nice sofa. That's what I want.
Chase Sapphire Reserve, it's like, it's a club you want to be a part of. Let's just say that.
You're getting those travel and dining benefits.
I was just going to say that. They give you a $300 annual dining credit. So that's pretty great. You can take somebody out to dinner, pretend like you paid for it, but really Chase paid for it. The credit applies to restaurants that are part of the Sapphire Reserve exclusive tables. By the way, no activation or reservation is required.
The Sapphire Reserve exclusive tables features really good restaurants, by the way. Should we name some?
Places that are hard to get into.
Maybe we'll just let you have to look into that. We don't want to spoil it for you. Here's what I like. I'm going to tell you what I like. I like a lot of things, but I like that your points actually give you something in return. You're not begging. You're not trying to figure it out. It's very clear. You are getting 4 times the points on flights and hotels booked direct. You are getting a $300 annual travel credit. You're going to get the most flexible travel credit on the market with up to $300 in statement credits for travel purchases, each account anniversary year. Okay. That's going to just other companies aren't doing that. See more rewards at chase.com/reserve it. Cards issued by JP Morgan Chase Bank, NA member FDIC, subject to credit approval, terms apply. Do you have wrinkles and fine lines like I do? Do you have a sore jaw like Erin does? Do you have eczema like many people we know have? Do you get migraines like I get? Acne like I get? Scar tissue, wound healing, relaxation? These are all things that red light therapy is helping, targeting, taking care of. Okay, so we found Bond Charge, I don't know, a couple years ago, long before they had anything to do with the pod, long before they were a sponsor of our pod, because everybody was talking about the red light masks, but it was always like, oh, they're not that comfortable. Do they even work? The Bond Charge red light mask is perfection. It is like, put it on, take a nap. We all have our own process. Some people put it on, they clean the house. Some people put it on, they do emails. Some people put it on, they're doing God knows what. I like to put it on, and it's kind of my time to meditate. I'll put it on. I'll listen to a podcast. I mean, a lot of the times I fall asleep because the red light just feels so calming and so healing, and the warmth. There's so much science around red light. So let's just start with that. You guys know this. It's a great gift. Bond Charge. It's a holistic wellness brand. It has a huge range of evidence-based products, okay? They're going to optimize your health in every way, founded on science and inspired by nature. We have the red light sleeping bag, which is another level of relaxation and healing and all of those things. So it's the holidays. This is a great gift. Send this to someone you love. Put this in the Secret Santa thing, the red light face mask, or if you're feeling really generous, the sleeping bag. Also, there is 0 EMF radiation. 0, okay? It is currently the Bond Charge holiday sale, so you can save a massive 25% off. Just head to bondcharge.com, and your 25% off code will be automatically added to your order. The sale ends December 31st, 2025, so hurry and do not miss this massive chance to save big on your favorite Bond Charge products. Wait, something really funny happened. So another part of this travel is that we were supposed to leave on a different day. Our schedules have sort of been all over the place. And Josie has what's called a musical share. So at her school, It's a very artsy school. It's a very progressive school. They put on these performances, whatever.
It's not like that progressive to have kids like put on a performance.
No, I'm just like a cat. I'm just adding that in, to lay the tracks on
Got
what
it.
kind of school she's at.
Got it.
And I was like, oh, I think I need to leave Nashville a little bit early. I'm going to go do this and this so I can make it in time for the musical share. And Erin goes, honestly, Sarah, like I saw her and her friend rehearsing. It's like really bad. Like, I don't think you need to go.
It just didn't feel like it was that like creative, They were just sort of like, what's the song they're doing?
Well, I said to her, I was like, Josie, maybe pick a song that's attainable. She picked a song from The Greatest Showman that has, what is it called? Octaves that you hit that like Celine Dion couldn't hit. I'm like, maybe pick a more less challenging. I don't think Celine Dion could hit these octaves.
Well, neither can Josie.
And okay, neither could Josie.
I'm just saying it's not like they like wrote their own play or something. They're sort of like lip syncing to a song with like minimal, physical movements.
Yeah.
You just check in your Instagram right now what's happening.
I'm seeing if Allison has said anything important. But this is the constant parental thing is like, is this going to be the moment that in 10 years, like, you are not my musical share in fourth grade? You think about these
But
things.
she does these musical shares often, it feels like.
No, she does not.
Well, she did one a couple months ago.
That was a play,
No,
Erin.
actually, it was less than. She was like a turkey.
That was a play with multiple people. This is her time to shine.
Well, it's her with 3 other girls, I thought, no?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But, I hear
what you're saying. Listen, if I could be there, I would go.
I know. So it's like, do I just...
What time does it happen?
Look,
should Noah go?
What?
What time should it happen? Should Noah go?
Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Friday at 11.
No, she could do it. I mean, she goes to sleep at like 12.
Yeah. But these are those moments, right? Like as parents, we try to be there for all the things, but you just can't be there for all the things.
You definitely can't. It's tough.
Like, are you going to leave the writer's room for Noah? Think about you're in this. Here's the thing. Noah has no life now. She's
along for the ride.
She just exists. You know what I mean? Like you can do anything with her, but like she's going to start having things, and it's going to be interesting to see how you handle that.
I'm already stressed about it. I want to be.
I know what you're going to say.
I want to be like a mom on a homestead making like mustard from scratch. Like that's what I want to be doing. I know that.
Do you know how to make mustard from scratch?
No, I want to learn. I
That's
think I saw that. Well, I saw that Ballerina Farms girl do it, and I was like, oh, how cool.
That's so funny. I went down a rabbit hole watching a girl make homemade chicken noodle soup.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, why can't I do that? Like, I want to be that person that's like, come to my house. I'm going to make you some homemade chicken.
That's a pretty standard one. Chicken noodle soup, I think you could figure out. I really do.
No, anyone can do it, but to make good chicken noodle soup, that's not easy.
But
right, so you just want to be
I was on my non-toxic mom chat, I think yesterday or something. I was like,
has Gwyneth been participating lately? Or did she ghost you guys?
No ghosting.
She'll ghost you. She's going to ghost you.
No, it's been a long time now. She's pretty active. Anyway, I was like, guys, don't you just like want to quit your job and like be a mom and like talk about non-toxic products and recommend them to people? And most of the women were like, no. I think Gwyneth said yes.
That she wants to.
Yeah, I think Gwyneth and I are just like the same. We're just like have a lot of similarities. We're just the same.
Do you guys ever talk not on the chat?
No, we don't. But I'm sure she would be open to it.
She never sidebars you?
No. I've sidebarred her a couple times.
Does she respond?
Things that are private, not for the chat, the bigger chat.
Oh, wait. The woman just sent us a note. She said, sorry to interrupt and derail, but she said,
the woman sent us a note, guys.
Where she said that they're going to have these lounges, these Chase Sapphire Reserve lounges in Boston, JFK, San Diego, Phoenix, and Philadelphia.
Philly.
Oh, and Vegas.
Oh,
wait a minute.
Sarah, you love Vegas.
Hold on. The lounge in Vegas is going to be
wild.
We're going to have a few more sleep pods. We are going to need to tell the Chase Sapphire Reserve people, guys, let's add like 40 more rest beds for Vegas.
Yeah.
And then
definitely.
That will be like
a wake-up call.
Not only that.
Because you're going to go to sleep there and then you'll just stay asleep.
I was about to say, people are going to want to move into these lounges.
Yeah. Well, I already said it feels like an apartment, like a very nice apartment.
Our girl, Anna, who has been taking amazing care of us, she's really sweet. She just came in here and she said, do you guys want any food? I said, where exactly is this food from? I need to know where these, short ribs are from.
And it turns out it's the guy from Jeffrey's
Grocery.
Grocery, which is like delicious.
Yes, yes,
and the restaurant is Fairfax downstairs.
Yeah.
These are all New York hotspots.
I know.
High-end food, high-quality food.
I wonder what they're going to get in LA.
You know I inspect the quality of food.
I have ideas for LA, but I'll keep that to myself.
Why don't you share them with us? Share them with everybody.
Should I?
Share them with everyone. Yeah, right?
Yeah. Wait, I can't. Oh my gosh. Were you dying? Were you dying yesterday when Olivia printed out our speech? Oh, we got to talk about the Footwear Awards. Olivia printed out our speech for the Footwear Awards.
Crazy,
and
Sarah.
she brought it to me, and it was like normal. Okay, it was normal.
I'll tell you exactly what it was.
It was a font of a normal person, and
Sarah,
I looked at this and I go, "Are you insane?"
Sarah, I can tell you the number of the font.
What?
18.
Okay,
it was an 18 font that I printed
She
out.
brings it to me. Is that what that is? Because I can read
that. Looks like 18.
Okay, she brings it to me at 18. I go, "Are you fucking insane? Like, I cannot see this. I'm going to be on stage. I'm not going to bring glasses up on stage. Like, Pharrell Williams is in the audience. Like,
He was wearing glasses.
He was wearing sunglasses.
True, but they could be prescription.
He was wearing sunglasses. Like, you think I'm going to pull out my spectacles in front of all these celebrities? Like, Patrick Schwarzenegger's right there. I'm not going to pull out my bifocals.
He's married, so don't worry about him.
No, I'm just saying, I just wanted to not look like I can't see, that I'm not aging.
But I think Jen Aniston has made reading glasses sort of like part of her allure.
Okay, whatever. The point is, I said, Olivia, go right back to that desk and give me a freaking font of like 40.
It was crazy. It came back. There was like one word on each page. No, it was insane. It was literally like the size of my fist for one word. I was like, are you good, Sarah? You should be more embarrassed to have that than to be wearing your glasses. Way more embarrassing. You know, when you like look over someone's shoulder and they're, on an airplane or something, and their font is so big you can read every word of their text.
Oh,
like, that's you.
I sure do.
That's fully you.
I sure do.
It was crazy. Oh.
This is just like, it's happened so fast. The decline has happened. It's rapid. It's rapid decline.
Yeah.
And what I don't understand, I go to the eye doctor and he always is like, you have incredible eyes. I'm like, well, clearly I fucking don't.
Well, he's just flirting with you.
Oh.
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah, you're probably wearing one of these dumb outfits.
I'm head to toe favorite daughter, bitch. You're a monster.
I know, but you wear it wrong. You know what I mean? You just wear it wrong.
Really cute socks. Let's get a visual of your outfit.
These actually, I think these are like athletic greens.
You're
are
wearing
the green G.
Sick athletic green socks, Erin.
Oh, okay. You want to do some of our sponsors?
I love that. What do you mean? Kat Cole is a very dear friend of mine. The president.
Well, let her know that I like her socks.
I'm just saying, you're dissing me, but you're wearing athletic green socks.
I'm gonna move off of this because
let's talk about the awards. Let's talk about the awards.
Wait, no, I was saying something else. Hold on. Where was I? Take me. Eyes. Oh, I know what I was going to say. Guys, I'm about to save people's lives. Okay? You're going to be like, this is dark. It's not dark. When I went to Jessica Wu, the dermatologist that you sent me to for my questionable head mole, which turned out to be totally fine.
You guys, Erin had a head mole.
It was crazy.
The mole was the size of like a Pepsi can. No, you guys, it had the circumference. Hold on. It had the circumference of a Pepsi can. She walked over one day and she's like, do you think this is a little weird? It was a mole the size of...
It was more like the size of a quarter. Okay?
And it was on her scalp. And you guys, I'm not kidding.
Sarah was like, this is the end.
I had like a visceral reaction when I saw this. I was like, this ain't good. This is not.
Yeah, you were counting my days. So Sarah immediately texted Jessica Wu.
Immediately was like, are your affairs in order? I was having thoughts.
And so I went into Jessica Wu. She was like, the mole's fine, but do you want to remove it because it's ugly? And I was like, yeah, I guess let's remove it. So we did. But when she was giving me my visual scan for my moles, she said to me, do you get your eyes checked every year? And I was like, no, because my eyesight's pretty good. And she goes, you need to because, and I don't want to like speak wrong medically, but she basically said something to the effect of a lot of skin cancer diagnoses comes from your eye exam, that when you get your eyes checked, you can get skin cancer on the backs of your eyeballs or in your eyes. And then if you are not getting your eyes checked annually, they will not find it. And it's very dangerous.
You know that I've had people write me, I'm sure they've written you too, because we are big proponents of bringing awareness to this, because I have a friend who was in his 30s who passed away from melanoma, okay? And it was from a mole on the back of his head that his hairdresser found, that if he had it found earlier, he would be alive, okay? So we've talked to our audience a lot about this, and the amount of people, like I'd say 4 4 people, which feels like a lot, have written me saying, I cannot thank you enough for that story you told on the podcast. I went, I got checked. I've never gotten checked. And I had a thing. So like, listen, guys, like we
saving
are
lives. We are saving lives.
we're here to educate you on different things, say dumb shit, all the things. But this is important.
I agree.
If you get your skin checked once a year
And your eyes.
the odds of bad things happening are
Going way down.
very,
By the
very
way,
slim.
where is your girl, Anna? I think I'm going to put in an order for an oatmeal.
Okay.
Do we have like a bell or anything?
Okay.
I was just wondering if we have like a button.
Get your ass up. Go, and I'll wait for you here.
Okay. Okay. Not to keep like talking about this lounge, like we're like obsessed with it, but do you think you can bring 2 guests, even if they don't have the Chase Sapphire Reserve card? If you have it, all you have to do is have it. You can bring in 2 guests, no matter what, unlimited, every time you use the lounge, no matter what. And it doesn't matter if you're flying coach, first, business, does not matter what you're on.
You can fly coach and come here?
Yep. Has no
Can
bearing.
the amount of times, have you ever experienced the like the shame around trying to get into a lounge and them denying you?
Yeah.
Has that ever happened to you?
It has.
That's happened to me multiple times.
Yeah.
Where I'll walk up to the counter thinking I have
And they're like, oh, ma'am.
access, and they're like, sorry ma'am, you're not actually authorized to be in this area,
And then
you're not flying first class.
like, oh my God, this is so weird. My like assistant booked
This is
it.
so
I think that she
weird.
must have made a mistake or something. That's so weird.
Well, apparently
Sarah,
that does not happen here.
Do you want to talk about what class you flew here?
I knew you were going to bring that up.
Yeah, well, of course I am, because you're a hypocrite.
I knew you
Yeah.
were going to bring. Okay, guys, I flew first class for the first time.
Oh my God,
In-
Montana is having like a hernia over there because of how ridiculous this thing is that you say this. It's truly psychotic.
So we had business flights. Okay, business flights, and
You're unwell.
we had business flights.
Mm-hmm.
Montana said, okay, well, I said, how much would it cost to upgrade?
Okay, first time you've said
I
something honest
said,
in the last
how
10 minutes.
much would it cost to upgrade? I'd like to experience what it feels like to be a lady of leisure in first class. Okay, I'm sorry.
I can't.
I got
can't.
the number and I said, upgrade me. And it felt so, why are you crying? Are you crying?
Yeah, Montana is dying over here. She's dying because this is the first time
Montana,
you've ever
come
done
over.
anything with a lady of luxury.
Montana,
First time.
come over here now.
Montana, please come here. We need you to keep Sarah honest.
Montana.
We need you to keep Sarah honest. Okay? Because Sarah's a pathological liar. So she needs people to verify the truth.
By the way, Montana gets ragged. Sit your ass down. What is wrong with you?
Yeah, sit down. You're being weird.
In the middle of us.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, come sit down. I want to ask you a couple questions. Okay? I'm gonna ask you questions.
Oh,
You're not-
don't act like you
you're
don't.
not-
I mean, you know what? Come on now.
I'm gonna ask you a question. Since you have met Sarah, has she ever flown coach?
Yes, actually.
Tell us when.
All 3 of us on Southwest, and I remember it was not an enjoyable experience.
And Sarah was like freaking out about the system,
no,
right?
No,
Yes,
no,
yes.
no. Guys.
She accused some of the people in wheelchairs to
Okay,
not
Montana,
be...
get out. Montana, Montana, you need to. Okay.
I'm
That is
done.
not what happened. Here's what actually happened. Okay, first of all, Southwest is a complete disaster. If I worked at Southwest, I would make it a seamless situation. So I bought my ticket on Southwest. I bought an A. I spent an extra $35 to make sure I had an A so that I'm a bad flyer. I want to get a window. I want to be up front, like in case shit happens. I want to, all the things. So I get there. I line up in A. I get there early. I want to be the first in A so I can board, right? I look over. Half the flight is boarding ahead of A. And I'm looking at them and going, well, this isn't right. Like, this isn't fair. Yes, of course, there are certain people that deserve to go ahead, that are truly need help, need extra assistance. But there was a chick I saw, doing jumping jacks at Starbucks 10 minutes before, and all of a sudden she's going ahead of A. And I don't think that's right. Is that right to you?
Yeah.
Okay, so then take it back. Take back what you
Sorry,
said.
Sarah, we weren't discussing the protocol at Southwest Airlines.
Oh, what were you
We
saying?
were discussing if you've ever flown coach, and
Yeah.
this is the only time Montana's ever experienced it.
Yes, that was the only time. And I remember I was sitting in the middle of you two and you guys were fighting, which I thought was pretty
What
fun.
were we fighting about?
About the whole experience.
Well, listen, I will say as an elder lady now, I have earned the right to travel like that. My entire 20s and 30s.
Nobody is arguing that you deserve to travel nice. I would like you to start being honest about it and stop pretending that you've never flown first, and understand that when you're on an airplane that has business and coach, that is flying first class.
You look like a demon right now. I'm just like you're like demonized. So it's like it's okay. I don't fly.
You've done your job, which is to say that there's one time you've seen Sarah fly coach and it was a disaster. Thank you.
Okay, bye. Thanks,
Bye.
Monty.
Just so you know, Montana, Sarah's just now ready to try out living a life of luxury. She did it for the first time.
No, but in my 20s and 30s when I was on the tennis tour, you know, because that's a whole part of my life that our podcast audience has never heard about and doesn't know about, is that from the age of 25 to 35, I was on the tennis tour. I went city to city with Tommy. I would, of course, like, you know, obviously take breaks because I was on the TV show and did jobs here and there. But like, I was on the tennis tour. And the way we flew,
that is true,
Tommy included, always economy. Always. I mean, we would fly to Europe economy. That's just...
I can't verify that, but I could see it being true from time to time.
Yes. So at this point in my life, I'm like...
But you have been flying business.
Yes.
And first for at least 6 years.
Yeah, give or take. Yeah, true.
Okay. So
but
are you
Erin,
ready to start being
not,
you
that
pretend
was not
like
our,
you fly economy.
No, that was not our disagreement all these episodes
You said
ago.
I've never flown first.
Our
I wish we could pull it up. I've never flown first in my life.
Well, you know
I've
that the
never
audience,
flown first class before in my life is what you said.
You know that the audience, oh my God, Valentina, my God. Valentina's currently in trouble. I literally said to her, you are grounded. Your phone is gone. I now have screen time on her phone. And she responds with her Christmas wish list. That's her response. Not, I'm sorry, mommy. You're right.
I'd love to see what's on it because I told you that her birthday wish list had a $6,000 leopard fur coat on it.
But you know, she said that was a joke. Mm-hmm. She did say that was a joke, but let's open it up. I'm actually so curious too.
Well, also what I ended up getting her.
One kid wants toilet paper. The other kid wants a Balenciaga
I also ended
bag.
up getting her a guest in residence cashmere outfit that was $800.
Jesus.
And I also asked you if you could ask Gigi for a discount, and crickets.
Oh, I got the discount. I got it.
A little too late, Sarah.
Yeah.
I already spent $800.
She sent it after.
Seems like she took a long time to respond.
I mean, she took like 24 hours.
Right. And so how much is the discount that she gave us?
Like her friends and family.
Which is?
30.
That's pretty good. I could have really used that.
I know.
Do you think she'll do it retroactively? Give me the money
No,
back?
I do not.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Let me just give you a little gander at the list.
Oh, she's been busy. Oh, okay. There's a lot of jewelry on there. Oh,
bags,
I see an expensive handbag.
Tops. I blame social media for this. I blame
her mother.
I blame TikTok. No, her mother is not Erin. I am not a crazy shopper. I don't even shop.
Given her bad values. And that is all you. All you, girl.
I was saying to somebody the other day, I was like, obviously we talk about this all the time about how we grew up in the same house, but yet we had different childhoods and we're so different and we're different people. And it really is crazy looking at V and Josie, two girls, grew up, same parents, same house, same everything. And they are from other planets. One's from Saturn, the other's from Neptune.
Literally different planets.
I know, but that's...
Literally different planets.
That's... Okay, let's talk about footwear news. And then we can go into some dilemma.
Okay. So we got this award for launch of the year, shoe launch of the year for favorite daughter.
Yeah.
And this thing is a big deal. I really didn't realize it.
So when it first came about, Erin was like, I don't know if I can make it. Like, I don't know that I can miss 2 days in the writer's room to make it. And I was like, okay, don't come. Like, I got this, you know.
And then they were like, Pharrell's getting an award. And I was like, I'll be there.
And Jen was like, no, it's a really big deal. Like, you should probably call in.
Like Rihanna got the award 2 years ago.
And then, you know, Erin with all of her incredible values, you know, Erin's the person that's like, well, who's going? You know, she wants a guest list before she goes. She's that kind of person. She finds out.
I ask a guest list if I'm invited to a dinner, like a girls' dinner. I'm like, who's coming? Because like, if I leave my house, I want to know who I'm spending my time with.
No, that's fair. Oh yeah.
Yeah, come on in.
Oh.
Oh. Thank you so much. Yeah, come on right here.
Oh my God, bagels. Was this everything bagel easy to get or not easy to get?
Sarah, don't be passive-aggressive.
Olivia, could I also get a everything bagel with butter? Is that possible?
Okay, I've just been brought a beautiful everything bagel with cream cheese, and it's warm and toasted.
Cheese. How is that?
Really good.
You influenced me.
I knew that was going to happen.
Why is everything just better in New York? My hair is better in New York. My skin's better in New York. The bagels
Honestly,
are better.
your hair doesn't look that great.
Wait, it doesn't? It feels better. Like it feels.
No, you've been doing like a frizzy thing lately, which is so different for your hair. Sorry, I'm just being honest. You want me to?
Who says that? You've been doing a frizzy thing? Like, are you okay?
It's just that, like, your hair never is frizzy, and mine has been frizzy my whole life, which is why I have to use a flat iron. But you have been like embracing like a frizzy look.
Is this frizzy or beachy?
It's not beachy. No, it looks like someone took like a balloon to your head. It looks like staticky.
Wait, what the hell?
Yeah. Something's
not-
off.
That's not good. That is not good. We were somewhere recently and I was like, oh, gonna see an ex tonight, I'm sure. And Erin goes, well, then you really should have brushed your hair. God, it's just incredible.
No, actually what I said, because you refused to realize when I'm trying to help you, I said, I think you should put your hair up because it was frizzy and I was trying to help you.
Thank you so
I know
much.
what? You didn't listen to me. And have you heard from him? No.
Okay, so these awards were stacked. Okay, let me just give you a run. Let me just give you a run of show. I mean, honestly, we had no business being there. Like, I can't even believe that we were invited, let alone given an award. So, Tommy Hilfiger was getting like a lifetime achievement. Patrick Schwarzenegger gave him the award, which, by the way, Valentina is going to die because obviously she watched White Lotus and has a huge crush on him. So he gave Tommy, because Patrick and his wife, remember when I posted that photo of a model at Zara, from Zara, and
No.
people, it was like my doppelganger. I mean, obviously she's a lot younger, but remember I posted that photo? It's Patrick's wife.
I don't really remember that.
You don't?
No.
Oh, I got to show you the picture. It was me identical, like when I was younger.
Okay, well, she's very pretty, I think.
Okay, so him and his wife are going to be in Tommy's campaign. So he gave him that award. Pusha T gave Pharrell his award.
Very cool.
Our guy Pete Nordstrom was there. He was getting an award. Jeff Daniels, the legendary Oscar-winning actor, gave an award to somebody. The founder of Skechers was getting an
Oh
award.
my God, Howie Mandel is so funny.
Howie Mandel is so... Do you know he asked us to do his podcast?
Yeah, I'm regretting that we didn't do it. I don't know what happened.
Remember Michael Bublé asked us to do his podcast or something, right? It wasn't something like that. He's so funny,
I
Howie
don't remember.
Mandel.
He was
Hilarious.
killing.
Yeah, he was killing. He brought the house down. Our speech, we wrote our speech. Erin was like, we don't have to be so dramatic. I was like kind of coming from the heart, and Erin was like, that feels a little dramatic. Meanwhile, Pharrell's speech was the most inspiring speech I've ever heard in my entire life.
Well, he has a more inspiring story than we do. His connections to shoes was like emotional.
No, he talked about, walking in someone's shoes and the plight of growing up in Virginia and whatever. And Erin's talking about our fucking wiki scores, like
wiki feet.
Yeah. And it's just like, I'm sure people in the audience are like, these girls are such idiots.
Well, Pharrell's a really deep person.
Yeah.
And we had jokes, and I think that's okay. Also, Sarah in true fashion is just like the biggest harasser of all time. We're talking to Pete Nordstrom backstage, and he's like, oh, business is good with us. It's going great. And Sarah goes, well, we're not in enough doors. We want to be in more doors. And he was like, okay, how many do you want? She goes, all of them. And he's like, all right, fine. And I go, wait, really? You're not negotiating very well. You're just saying yes. He's like, great. You want to be in all doors? Let's do it. And I said, shake my hand so that this is real. And he did.
And then he went on stage and goes,
said
I
it.
just committed to the Foster Girls for all doors.
Our table was spiraling. They were freaking out.
I know, but he didn't. I think he thought that I meant all doors just for shoes. I want all doors for the
Everything.
Everything.
He seemed down for whatever
He's
you were gonna
great.
push him into.
Yeah, well, look, what is the saying? Closed mouths don't get fed. Closed mouths don't get fed. And I'm at a point in my life, I would have never been that assertive. What's the worst he could say? Ha ha, no. Ha ha, you wish. Ha ha, call my office, call my assistant. But like, what's the worst thing that can happen? You gotta ask for what you want. We're good partners to them. They're good partners to us.
It's funny because like 5 minutes ago,
Oh, God.
you wanted a bagel. And instead of asking for what you wanted, you were like, Oh, how is that bagel? Was it easy for you guys to get that bagel for Erin? Was that an easy thing?
I know,
Oh,
but
it was. Would it trouble anyone? I don't want to.
okay.
Just ask for what you want like I did.
Let me educate you on the difference of
Use
that.
your own advice.
The difference between that is I didn't want to put anyone out to go out of their way to go get me a bagel. Pete green lighting some more doors for us is like the push of a button for him. It's a little different. It's not manual labor.
Yes, you
It's
did want to
manual
send someone
labor,
out of their way.
Someone going and getting you a bagel, toasting it, buttering it for you. Anna's got other people to deal with here. There's. Have you seen how many people are in this lounge?
You love to send
It's
people
not
out of
just
their way.
you, babe.
You just want to pretend to be nice while you're doing it. Okay, let's go to commercial.
Let's go. Don't you wish we had commercial? Oh, I guess we cut it out.
Okay, so I know that panicking about aging is sort of Sarah's thing, but since she's not here right now, I will admit that I also think about it. And what I have really learned from, excessive Googling and research is that aging is happening to us on a cellular level. And that is the one thing that science hasn't seemed to crack until now when they've created this product, Fatty 15. So basically, the co-founder, Dr. Stephanie Van Watson, she discovered the benefits of C15 while working with the U.S. Navy to continually improve health and welfare of aging dolphins. And basically, they did over 100 studies, and we now know that C15 strengthens our cells and is a key healthy aging nutrient. So it helps slow the biological aging at a cellular level, okay? So Fatty 15 is what we should be taking. So Fatty 15 is a science-backed, award-winning, patented, 100% pure C15 supplement. It is vegan-friendly, free of flavors, allergens, or preservatives. It has 3 times more cellular benefits than omega-3 or fish oil. So Fatty 15 is on a mission to optimize your C15 levels to help support your long-term health and wellness, especially as you age. You can get an additional 15% off their 90-day subscription starter kit by going to fatty15.com/Foster and using the code Foster at checkout.
I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret, okay? The greatest gift you can send someone, and I'm talking like a grandparent, a close friend, a relative, maybe your children at college, maybe your mom and dad while you're at college, maybe your mom and dad or your relatives if you live somewhere else like most of us do. It is the Aura frame. You guys, this gift, it's so simple but so genius. If you are a last minute shopper, this is it. The Aura frame, it is a digital picture frame. So basically, it's a gorgeous frame. It'll sit next to your bed or, your loved one's bed, your friend's bed or living room, whatever it is. And they never know what photos are going to appear. It's just the coolest thing ever. So you have the app, you have access to the frame, and you can just upload pictures, upload videos, and surprise them in their home. It is so cool. My kids have it in their rooms. Tommy has one. So it's really nice. He travels a lot. He'll upload pictures and the girls will be like, oh, did you see dad's on the ski slope? Like it just happened. It's just the most personalized, sweetest gift, sweetest thing to have in your home. So for a limited time, save on the perfect gift by visiting auraframes.com to get $35 off Aura's best-selling Carver matte frames. It is named #1 by Wirecutter. You're going to use the promo code FOSTER at checkout. That is auraframes.com, promo code FOSTER. This deal is exclusive to listeners, and frames sell out fast, you guys. They sell out. We sold them out last time. They're going to sell out again. So order yours now to get it in time for the holidays. And please support our show by mentioning us at checkout. Terms and conditions apply.
Good wipes. I just traveled with them in my bag. I have them everywhere I go. I now no longer feel safe unless I have my good wipes nearby. Okay, they are adult wipes. They are not for babies. They're not baby wipes. They're adult wipes because as an adult, we want to feel clean. And if you go to the bathroom, which means you are a person, then it means that you should be keeping clean. wherever you go, if you leave your house, or even if you are at home and you want to feel clean down there, you should be using Good Wipes. They are so soft. They are like a cloud for your little tush. It is a whole new level of comfort. They also smell fantastic, and it's all natural. It's not overpowering. It's just a very fresh, clean smell. They're 40% bigger and stronger than the average wipe. There's no tearing. There's no falling apart. And they're infused with soothing botanicals. They've got aloe, they've got vitamin E, they've got chamomile, and the scents are rosewater, shea cocoa, botanical bliss. Most importantly, they are free from harsh chemicals, no parabens, no dyes. They're totally safe. They're gentle for sensitive skin, and they're actually flushable. So they're plant-based fibers, and so they actually do break down easily. I love my Good Wipes. And I know you'll love them too. So it's time to upgrade your restroom ritual with Good Wipes. Treat your tush to the clean, refreshed experience it deserves. Go grab yourself some Good Wipes at Target, Walmart, Kroger, or most local grocery stores. Just head to the toilet paper aisle and look for the bright aqua, the rose, and the emerald packs, or you can skip the trip and add them to your Amazon cart today. Good Wipes, because your butt deserves better.
Can I also say cream cheese is disgusting? Anyone that eats cream cheese, like, I don't get it. I don't get it. People that eat cream cheese, people that eat sour cream, people that eat feta cheese, people that eat goat cheese. I need to
I like it.
understand how the brain chemistry.
Well, it's really
It
good
is
for
like
us.
eating throw up to me. It is like eating throw
Once
up.
again, Sarah, you have no consistent standards. Sarah will go to a restaurant and say, I'd like the dinner salad. No cheese. I'm allergic to cheese. And I'd like a cheese enchilada. These are real things that come out of your mouth.
Well, a drizzle of cheese on a salad is a different consistency and taste than a melted, cooked cheddar or like, you know what I mean?
They don't use cheddar in an enchilada. They use mozzarella.
Wait, what? They don't use mozzarella for enchiladas. What are you talking about? Absolutely not. No, they don't. Erin, they don't use, you think Mexican restaurants, as someone who is going to open a Mexican restaurant, Saritas, Casa Saritas, there is a market for it. People want it. I've been asked about it a lot. We are not using mozzarella. Just say you're wrong. Just say you're wrong. Another thing that happened at the Footwear News event, I mean, so many amazing things happened. Oh, Gayle King gave us the award.
No, crazy.
Gayle King
I'm obsessed with her.
gave us the award. Another thing, Erin, I was really nervous. Thanks, Queen. I was really...
You know what? I feel like Anna toasted your bagel a little bit more than she toasted mine.
Mine looks incredible, right? And
Well, yours is more toasted than mine.
Well, probably because I was a little nicer. You
No,
asked if there was a bell.
You weren't.
So another thing with Gayle is that...
I did ask if there was a bell.
Is
That's
that,
true.
is that if you don't ask, you don't receive. I was nervous to ask her to give us this award because I always come from this place of, I don't want to put anyone out. I don't want to ask anyone to do us a favor. It's very hard for me to ask. So when I sent her the text...
It's hard for me to ask, too, because if somebody asked me, I'd be like, oh, God.
I've actually been asked to give people... I gave Rachel Zoe an award and I gave Gwyneth an award. Has anyone ever asked you to give them an award?
No.
Oh, and we gave Kate an award
Where?
years ago at a...
Yeah, I kind of remember that.
no one else has ever asked you?
No.
Oh.
I think they just think I'm too busy. They think that you're really available.
Oh, whatever makes you sleep better at night. So,
Anyway, Gayle said
I was
yes.
nervous to ask her. I was like, okay, I'm going to just write this text. I'm going to just put it out there. And
And she wasn't responding.
she wasn't really responding. I was like, oh, I knew we shouldn't have asked her. Else, it's going to be awkward. Now she's like, oh, the sponsors were asking me for a favor. But this woman, here's the kicker. She was being honored at another event that night.
And still said yes.
And still said yes. So she came. She gave us the award. She gave us an intro that is like,
we didn't deserve it.
we didn't deserve it. It was just so cool to have someone like her give us this award. And then she left and went straight to another event where she was getting an award.
The woman can do it all.
And she was in head to toe, favorite daughter, looking hot. She actually...
Okay, so Sarah and I were figuring out what we were going to wear. We both decided on our outfits. I even posted myself wearing the burgundy full suit because I was like, this is what I'm going to wear. And then
she clearly doesn't follow you.
She clearly doesn't. And then 2 days later, she writes us and she goes, okay, I picked my outfit. I'm going to wear the burgundy suit. And I decided to write back, looks great. Awesome. Can't wait to see you in it. Because I didn't want to say to her, oh, I'm wearing that, but I'll wear something else. Because then she would go, no, I'll change. And I was like, you know what? She likes the outfit. I'm going to let her wear it.
God. This bagel is insane.
Yeah, it looks really good. Mine was really good, but I'm annoyed that yours is like golden.
This is an incredible bagel.
Yeah. And you're eating it dry.
Where's this? No, I'm dipping in the butter. Where's this from? Is this from the Jeffrey's grocery? Or is this like, what is this?
We don't know. No one knows.
That Fairfax?
It's a mystery bagel.
This is, I got it. Hold on.
And so I was like, yeah, girl, you wear that outfit. I'm excited for you. I didn't tell her that's what I was planning on wearing. And then I scrambled. And you know what? I was really happy because I ended up wearing the Anything Can Happen dress. It's a beautiful satin brown, chocolate brown dress with little pleats on the bottom and a high boat neck. So cute.
Nobody wants this dress.
Nobody wants this dress. And it all worked out. Anyway, so
You look
talk
good.
about what happened.
You did look good.
Thank you. Talk about what happened.
Honestly, Jordan looked good.
Jordan looked great.
Her hair and makeup looked so good.
Well, you know, she said to me yesterday, is there any world where I could like, I don't know, get like a do and go, pay for Vincent or someone to help me with my makeup a little bit before if I come to your hotel room? And I'm like, let me ask. I asked Vincent. He's so sweet. And he was like, yeah, of course. Oh my God. Don't even think about it. Just like bring her over. So sweet about it. And she looked great.
She looked really good.
And then, of course, you know, Peter Butler is the best. He's standing there. He's like, if you're going to sit in the chair, I'll play with your hair a little bit.
I heard the hair was like,
Looked amazing.
looked really, really good.
So, okay.
I've been doing this like middle part thing.
I like it.
Oh, really? I think I got to go back to side.
No, side is for old people.
I thought middle is for old people.
No, middle is for
I
young
thought I
people.
looked so old last night.
Side is for old people.
I thought I looked really old last night.
No, I thought
think-
you looked a little undone, but
Yeah.
it looked good. But
That
you know
was my bad though, because Kiki wanted to do me more. She was like, and I go, Kiki, just leave it.
yeah.
But it was a little undone. I looked a little bit like I just,
You just looked like you didn't really get ready.
okay.
But, but Kiki is so talented. It was definitely not on her. She's done my hair before and it's looked phenomenal. The Dermalogica commercial we did, she did my hair. It looked fantastic.
I normally bring it a little more, you know?
But I liked you being in a little bit more of a subtle look
Yeah, and I wanted you to shine, you know?
for once.
I wanted you to have your moment. I wanted people to like know you were there.
That's sweet.
So I just decided go under the radar.
You know what was fun is they sat us at different tables.
I know.
And so I got to get a little space.
You got Caleras.
I got the Caleras
favorite
table.
daughter.
You got the centric table, I would call it. And it was great.
It was a great night.
It really was. So talk about what happened backstage with Josie.
Okay, here's the theme of this episode. Closed mouths don't get fed, okay? If you don't ask, if you don't,
Yeah, you came in hot with Coco.
if you don't, I came in hot
I'm
with
going to
Pete.
go for a little bit of this bagel because yours is really toasted.
I came in hot with Pete Nordstrom. I came in hot with Coco Gauff. Okay, Josie is a tennis player. She is the biggest Coco Gauff fan. She studies her. She's convinced that Coco Gauff has the best movement of any female tennis player ever. So she's obsessed with the way she moves. She's like, her athleticism, the way she moves is elite. It's just elite on another level. So she will YouTube Coco's movements, Coco's serve, her backhand. Like, she's just fascinated by her. And when we did her birthday video, we got to Sinner.
Did we talk about the birthday video?
I think so. We got to Sinner. We got to Alcaraz. We got to Dimitrov. We got to Sabalenka. We got to Emma Raducanu. We got to Amanda Anisimova. I said all that. We got to like it was so incredible. The one person I couldn't get to was Coco Gauff because I just was like, I don't. What?
Allison that said the chewing is killing me.
Gotta love what basic bitches we are. Anna comes in and she goes, would you want some like caviar with your bagel? I go, well, what does that cost? She goes, it's free. It's part of the whole thing. And we're like, no, we're good. Like, we don't want caviar. We just want a bagel and butter. You know what I mean? Basic bitches. Okay, back to the story. So we go, they take us back. They take me, Erin, and Gail back. They're like, we're ready for you. We go in the back. It's like popping off. It's the Kith guy, Ronnie Feig.
Which we didn't know who we were talking to at the time. He won.
No, I knew who he was because Michael Strahan, I had seen him before and he told me.
I didn't know that. Okay, he won Person of the Year.
Yeah. And Michael was giving the award and Coco is in the back. And I go, here's my moment. Here's my moment. And she's not even like looking at us. We're not. So it wasn't like, sometimes you make eye contact to someone, there's a smile and then you have an in. That I had to create it myself. So I just went right up to her. I go, oh my God, my daughter is your number one fan. Would you be okay if I FaceTimed her?
You definitely didn't say, would you be okay? You said, I'm sorry, I have to FaceTime her right now. And she was like, okay. She was very nice.
She was very nice. But then at one point, we're like, oh, your mic is dropping. Your mic is dropping. Then at one point, she was like, okay, I gotta go. And she started like walking away from me. And I'm like, no.
Literally, they were like, we got to bring you close to the stage. And Sarah goes, no, I'm FaceTiming my daughter. And like made her wait. She was very sweet.
She was
But
really
the best
sweet.
thing is you FaceTime Josie or the nanny. She answers. Josie is on the tennis court playing tennis when she answered. And Coco was impressed. She goes, oh my God, it's like she's on the court.
She's on the court. And Josie walks over and didn't know what was about to happen. And she sees Coco and Josie goes, and like covers her face, can't believe it. I think obviously very caught off guard and didn't really know. And Coco was so sweet. She was like, oh, you play with the same racket as me. I have a new racket coming out. I'm going to send you one. I mean, it made it all, it was like the night was perfection.
Josie was so cute with her. She goes, I really want you to be number one. And Coco goes, same girl.
Same girl, me too, girl. No, Josie is such an angel. But yeah, that was a really, really nice moment. The whole thing was just nice. And it's just, I can't believe 5 years ago, we started this little brand. No one ever knew where it was going to go, if it was going to go. I really didn't think there was a customer for us. I really just didn't think anyone wanted our clothes. But
Cue the violin. That's not how violins sound.
I got to take one more bite. I'm sorry.
That was your violin.
I see a question that I'm going to.
About your skincare?
No. Okay, you ready for this? Question number 1. How to not be jealous of everybody's happy families during the holidays when your family is stressful and not fun. Here's what I would like to say. Every family has their shit. Every family has underlying resentment, has things going on, we are all now looking at social media, seeing all these happy smiles and these beautiful tablescapes and everyone's smiling and it's triggering this thing. And why isn't that my family? I only wish I could have that family. You would have checked out the social media at our Thanksgiving. You'd be like, oh, look at that home. Look at that fireplace. Look at that tablescape. Look at all these nice dressed people. None of us even fucking talk to each other on Thanksgiving. I mean,
true.
Our Thanksgiving, we were all like, that Thanksgiving really sucked. And it's like we were all kind of in our own things. Everyone had kind of their own stuff going on. Everyone had various reasons for being stressed or whatever. But anybody who would have watched anyone's social media from that Thanksgiving, I didn't post anything, would have been like, it would have triggered that feeling in them. So it's just a reminder that it's normal to feel envy or to feel things. That's a universal theme for many, many, many years. But social media has completely heightened it and has fucked with our sense of self and the life that we think that we're supposed to have and aren't having. And I just want to remind you guys, every family has their shit. The families that I always thought were the safe place, the families that I always thought were like, I just want to be like them, I found out later, like there were a lot of things going on that I was not aware of. So, family isn't perfect, but it's the one you got. So you kind of got to just.
Well, you were just saying last night that you like really don't want to be doing Thanksgiving with us anymore. You kind of want a new family. Didn't you say that? You said I'm in the market for a new family.
Well,
which it's like at this point in life, I don't think that's going to happen for you.
No, but I was saying because of our Thanksgiving, I was kind of like, I just wonder what it would be like to experience Thanksgiving with someone else's family and just see if it's a little like warmer and fuzzier.
Well, it wasn't a warm and fuzzy one. I think everyone kind of felt the same way. It was just one of those Thanksgivings where it was like no one really talked at dinner and we just kind of rushed through it. Nobody said what they were thankful for. There was no community feeling. I think, like you said, everyone had different reasons for why they were stressed. I think mom was very stressed about she cooked so much food and then she was like putting it in someone else's kitchen. And I think Kat was hosting and her like turkey got overcooked or whatever. It was just like a lot. And Simon and I were saying that when you have a small child, it's really hard to relax and be present because you're always stressed about like where they are and what they're getting into. Like
there's a lot of stairs.
Noah will like, she's like a heat-seeking missile. She will find the most dangerous thing in a room and go right for it.
Yeah.
It's the only thing she's interested in. So it feels like you can never fully relax.
I hosted for so many years. I hosted for like 10 years. And I always feel like Thanksgivings at my house were always really nice. Maybe because it's like we were all shoved in a corner. I always think like when you're in a bigger home, like dads. It's like there's so many places to kind of go and do your own thing. But then at my house, you're kind of like forced to be together.
But last year at Dad's was really nice. You know, we had a really nice Thanksgiving. So I just think we couldn't catch a vibe this year. And next year, hopefully Simon and I will be hosting. And we'll do our best to make it warm and fuzzy and cozy. Or like you used to like to say, yummy. You used the word yummy in a favorite daughter meeting yesterday a lot. It was hard for me to hear. You're respecting us and not talking while you're chewing, so I appreciate that.
Okay, I love the brand Needed. I love everything that they do. They have an amazing starter plan. So what is it? It is a comprehensive prenatal multi. It is made with bioavailable nutrient forms. They are paired with sustainably sourced omega-3s. These are two of the essential products. Prenatal multi and omega-3, they are designed to meet the mom and the baby's optimal micronutrient needs. Okay, it's the prenatal multi and the omega-3. It's part of their starter plan. Omega-3, it should be dosed separately from the prenatal to get the best dosage, and because they oxidize at different rates than other nutrients. Okay, their prenatal multi provides 26 optimal nutrients in dosages that moms and babies need. Up to 95% of moms are not meeting their omega-3 needs, and it's so important when you're pregnant that you are hitting those goals. So, you know, if you're also not at that stage of life currently, then they have so many other products that you should be taking, whether you are in the postpartum phase. They have amazing digestive enzymes. If you have a friend who's pregnant, it's actually a really great gift to give someone, because when you're pregnant, you're so overwhelmed and you do not know what to take. I love all of the Needed products. Just the other day, someone was asking me about what hydration sticks to take for a friend, to send to a friend because she's pregnant and she needs to get electrolytes in. And I said, definitely you need to be taking the Needed hydration sticks. So all of the Needed products are fantastic and I swear by them. So head over to thisisneeded.com and use the code Foster for 20% off your first order. That's THISISNEEDED.com and use the code Foster for 20% off your first order.
All right, you guys. Ritual. We know it. We love it. It's basically an everyday situation in my house because the kids are drinking this protein powder and I am drinking this protein powder. It is like the vanilla protein powder makes your smoothies taste like a vanilla milkshake, except there's no sugar in it and it is good for you. It is all the ingredients. It is non-GMO, plant-based protein. It is made from 100% US grown, regeneratively farmed peas. It provides a complete amino acid profile, and it is 20 grams of protein. It is helping you build lean muscle. We don't talk about this enough. As women, we do not talk about the importance of protein for your muscle mass, for your anti-aging, for longevity. You need the protein. If you don't have the muscle mass, well, just Google what the body looks like when you have no muscle mass. I'm a firm believer that as women, as we get older, we need to lift weights and we need to add high protein to our diet. This stuff is top-notch standards. It's really hard. Also, you got to check. A lot of protein powders have shellfish in them. That is something you always have to check. This one is completely vegan, which is why I love it. You guys, they also go through rigorous third-party testing for heavy metals and microbes and are informed sport certified, meaning each batch is tested for 250 banned substances. They have to because a lot of athletes take this stuff. Their protein has an amazing handcrafted vanilla flavor. I already told you. It's free of sugar, alcohols, and stevia. It's crazy that a lot of these have those things in it. This has none of that in it. So why not shake up your ritual? My listeners are going to get 25% off your first month at ritual.com/Foster. That's ritual.com/Foster for 25% off your first month. Yummy is not a word that should be used ever.
Okay.
I was using it in the context of leather goods.
Yeah, like a fabric.
Fabrics, of handbags. I was saying I want a yummy feeling purse, but
You
I
could
would
say,
never
like,
just say.
Let's think of new words to use, like buttery.
Like I would never say, "Ooh, this bagel's yummy." No, only serial killers
Yummy.
would say things
Yummy.
like that.
The bagel's yummy.
No.
No, I don't like that.
Okay, I found another one.
But can we come up with a new word you use instead of yummy? Because we're getting into bags.
I use
so
buttery a lot. I use buttery a lot.
Buttery is great.
I saw one that I liked. Where did it go? Oh, this is a good one for us. If you could give your daughters one superpower, what would it be? Or just like a life skill? Okay, this one's interesting because I think most people might be like, being really good at something or really smart or really blah, blah, blah.
No,
That is not the one I would give. The one I would give is the ability to have really meaningful relationships.
I was going to say for her to be able to always see the best in things.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I mean, as somebody with a 15-year-old who is watching her navigate life, watching the friends navigate life, I would say that it's great to get good grades. It's great to be on the debate club. It's great to be good at sports. All that is great. But if you struggle with giving and receiving love, if you struggle with connecting with your peers, it's tough. It's tough. I really think that connection is...
Well, this is the thing that you bring up for yourself all the time.
It's the window to greatness.
The soul.
It is the window to, yes, because community is everything. And if you have
your eyes are actually your window to your soul.
If you have what's the word? Not a think tank. If you have a, what's it called when you have like a group? No.
Hub?
No, not hub.
Like a
No, it's like a thing. Like your Nope.
I know what you're trying to say.
Foxhole.
No. That's not what I thought you were gonna say.
No, it's what I was gonna say. Foxhole.
Okay, that's a little different,
Okay,
but I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, your foxhole.
Okay. So
Then
you're in a war.
they're in.
And these are the people that you're the foxhole with.
Yeah.
Life is a war to you.
Yeah.
It is.
So I think that it's really hard to navigate relationships as a young person right now. I think it's really hard to know how to do it. And so I would like for that to come easy to them in life.
Well, then you should just do everything you can as a mom to help them be the best they can be at that.
Thank you, Erin.
I'm saying, like, if you know what your goal is, sometimes we know what we want and we aren't doing the things that we need to be doing to have it. And so, for instance, like me wanting Noah to be able to look at the bright side of things. And I don't mean I just mean regardless of the situation, it's so easy to feel like you're the victim of bad circumstances all the time, or to be like, okay, well, at least, we got a flight out instead of, the one that got canceled, or like, okay, well, I didn't get this, but I think it's going to be great to go to this other school, or this person's doing this, but you know what? I had fun at home anyway, so I don't really need to think about the FOMO. If you can see the good in a situation instead of only seeing the bad, I think that it really, really helps you in life. And so, because that's important to me, I have to make it.
Erin just invented gratitude.
I have to make it. No, not gratitude. It's seeing the best in something. It's the glass half full mentality. So if I want her to have that, then I have to make sure that I'm on top of me doing that, because that's the only way she's going to learn.
Of course. They're watching everything. Okay. This is funny. Husband is a clutter hound, but I prefer a clean, minimalist house. What do I do? Clutter is, I think, completely connected to sanity. When my house is shit everywhere, I feel like I'm going crazy. And then when I feel like I'm going crazy, I act crazy. And then when I act crazy, it goes back to, what did I say? The nervous system, the whole family shares one nervous system.
Mm-hmm. Especially with you, because you're intense.
Yeah. So it affects everything. That's why, there's nothing more therapeutic than decluttering.
Agree. And it's really hard because we get so much shit sent to us. It's like, stop sending us stuff that we didn't ask for.
Well, some of it I want, Erin. Shut up.
Yeah, because guess what? You hold on to things more than I do.
Mm-hmm.
Your bathroom is insane. You have a whole second bathroom just dedicated to products you've never looked at.
I have a pharmacy, and you never know. I might need, that highlighter eye cream. I might need it.
You might need it.
I really might need it. So what do you do when that's how you are, but your husband you're a minimalist, and he has clutter, I think this is what you should do. Just throw shit out when he's not, because most clutterers don't even know what they're holding on to. So they won't even know that it's gone.
Or you like designate an area where like this is where your clutter can live, but in a shared space
No.
it has to be clean.
Throw it out. Throw it out when he's at golf, when he's at the office, when he's, at the bar, wherever, on a trip.
What kind of guy are you talking about?
On a trip. What do you mean what kind of guy? He's at work, he's golfing. I don't know.
The bar. It just sounds like a bad marriage.
That feels very judgmental.
Oh.
I mean, so my advice is when he is gone, like obviously don't throw out, like the Mickey Mantle baseball that he maybe got off an auction. But no. Yeah, you have one. Yeah. Maybe don't throw that out, but like, old magazines and shit, throw them out. That t-shirt that he's kept that he'll never know was gone, donate it. Like I go to work when the girls are when the kids are at school, I literally go into their rooms with a trash bag. I take stuffed animals that I know they've never looked at, they get donated.
Wow.
I do that and it feels so good. So that's my advice.
Yeah. I have a thing where I'm messy, but then anytime Simon has something laying around, I'm like,
it's so annoying. I know.
So annoying. And I'm like, were you gonna pick that up? And he goes, I don't know, were you gonna pick up these 47 sweaters that are on the floor? And I'm like, it's not about those sweaters. It's about this one, backstage pass from a random, music festival. Why is that sitting there?
Okay. Somebody said, when do you stop feeling lost in your 20s? Never.
I think we addressed this last time.
I don't think so. My 20s, even though I was happier in the back half of my 20s, I obviously had V when I was 29 and I met Tommy when I was 25, 26. It's just like, I think you got to just remove the pressure. Once you just remove the pressure and know that
really
your 20s.
think we talked about this.
I know.
I'll say
I'm
it
just,
again.
yeah. You're not supposed to have.
I just don't think you're supposed to feel fully figured out in your 20s. That's the time to feel lost and aimless and confused and overwhelmed. And so if you do feel that way, it's okay. And don't put pressure on yourself to start figuring it all out when you turn 30, because 30 is the beginning. It's the beginning of self-discovery. It's the beginning of starting to understand yourself, starting to have good boundaries, starting to ask for what you want, starting to know who you are. And so the 20s, I feel like they're an extension of your teenage years, honestly.
Legit. Well, I think did I say it on this podcast or did I say on a panel or something that I think the thing that messed me up, I think I said on the pod, the thing that messed me up the most in my 20s was I had so many friends who were outliers, who were doing unbelievable things way earlier than they should. Like Kate Hudson's my best friend. She was nominated for an Oscar when she was
it's a lot of pressure.
19. And here I am like going on auditions for like, Hooker number 7, for some shitty TV show. And that's my best friend. Even though I was never
jealous.
Never. I was more just so proud of her. I was more like, I really always had the mindset of, this is so cool that I can, have like a seat at the table kind of, in the back.
Right.
No, never jealous. But I think that is what really messed me up in my 20s. And there were a few other people too who are just, you're an outlier. If you have it figured out in your 20s, if you're making an insane salary and have a lifestyle like that in your 20s, you are an outlier.
Yeah. If you're living your dream that early, it's almost scary because where do you go from there?
Well, it's funny. Now it's like she got nominated for an Academy Award. I think
No,
she was
I'm not
20.
talking about her. I'm just saying like people in general.
No, but it's interesting because she's 46, 47, and everyone keeps saying she could win the Oscar this year. She could literally, 25 years later, that this is her moment. Her moment actually wasn't when she was 19. This is her moment at this point.
I know, you just never know what it's going to look like.
Oh no, so many women are having their glory days way later. 40s, 50s, glory days.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, this is a good one for you, Erin. What is a good way to connect with husband after we've both had long work days and are totally both burnt out? Okay, I'll say mine first.
Okay.
I'll say mine first. Here's my advice.
Yes, I'm not answering it.
Because yours will be long-winded and people will take your advice more. I am a big proponent, and I don't do this, but I wish I had done this, in going for a walk. Because when you are walking, when you are forward moving, you do not have any distractions. There's no phone. It's just you and this person walking. And I really think some of like our great, leaders in tech and whatever do their meetings walking.
It's like that guy from the Nexium documentary, the Nexium cult. He did a lot of walks with people.
That doesn't sound good.
No, it wasn't good for him at all. He loved
Okay.
to do walks. He always got his steps in.
Okay. But I do think that's a great way
But I
to
think
connect with your partner.
I
When you
totally
both come
agree.
home from work, you're like, grab a sweater, put your coat on, or depending on what time of year it is, and let's go for like a 30-minute walk.
Yeah, I agree. When I was pregnant, we did this a lot. We did like walks at the end of the day together because I would realize that I hadn't moved my body that day and I was in a like very stressful work situation. And Simon would be like, let's put your shoes on, let's go for a walk. Because he's better at initiating those things than I am. And
it
it
like
would be
re-regulated
so
you
nice.
guys,
We would
right?
just like hold hands. We would talk and we would catch up about our day, and it was really nice. But I would say if you can't go on a walk or you don't want to go on a walk because you've been out all day, that when you come home and you intentionally, like if I'll cook dinner, I'll say to Simon, can you please sit at the counter while I'm cooking dinner and watch TV from there? So I'm not in the kitchen alone. And so we can talk while I'm cooking, so we aren't like living separate lives where he's watching the game in the living room and I'm in the kitchen cooking. I like to just have somebody there to talk to.
Okay, but hold on. You want him at the counter, even if deep down he wants to be on the couch?
No, he doesn't. It's not that he wants to be. It's like if he's doing emails sitting on the couch while I'm cooking and the game is on, I'm like, can you do that over here at the counter so that I can talk to you while
Maybe
you're
you
doing
should
it?
get more comfortable bar stools because they're terrible.
They're not
They're
uncomfortable.
awful. I hate them.
Yeah, I get
They're
that.
so uncomfortable. If you're
It's
looking
just
for
that they have like
people-
a butt shape in them, so they have like a dip.
Yeah.
So if you're not sitting on it perfectly,
Yeah.
it hurts.
Get the man a cushion. If you're going to be
Yeah.
demanding like that, like I need you at the counter while I'm cooking, get the man a cushion.
Yeah. Either way, when we both have busy days, we come home and either he sits there while I cook because I ask him to, or we order in or whatever it is, or I've already made food. And we do try to take a minute and sit together, even if it's 15 minutes, honestly, and just, how was your day? Tell me about that thing that happened. Ask each other a couple questions. And then for Simon and I, this is not every couple, and some people think this is weird. We eat in bed a lot.
That is
And
disgusting.
people think it's really
It
weird.
is so gross.
But for us, it really works, and we're very connected over it. And we
I
like
find
to,
it disgusting.
I know some people do.
Ugh.
We would like to watch TV together in bed while eating. Sometimes it's just like our dessert.
Do you have trays, or you're just like raw dogging the plate on the
We do trays.
frickin' sheets?
We do trays because we love watching TV in bed, and sometimes we want to consolidate for time. Because by the time you're like, you've put your child down, you've both showered, but when you get in bed, it's like 8 o'clock.
You
guys
guys
don't have
are
a lot of time.
You guys are pigs. This is disgusting. The idea of you guys shoveling food into your mouth while it's definitely dripping on the thing while you're watching Vanderpump Rules. Like, I don't know. You guys are. It's really
Sounds
gross.
perfect to me. It does. Everything you're saying sounds great.
Wait, is anything off limits? Or are you like, okay, let's not eat sushi in bed?
There's certain things that
Okay.
we're like, this doesn't feel like a great thing to eat in bed.
We like sushi. You're not eating sushi in bed.
Sushi in bed, we've done it.
Okay.
We've done it. I'm not gonna lie, we've done it. But you know what we do? We lay a towel down. We lay a towel down so that we don't get it on the bed.
I am dead. These two like extremely successful people that like, let's just be honest. You guys got a lot of money. You got a lot of money, and you are
What does that have anything to do with it?
I just think you could afford like something like
what?
like a bench to put. I don't know.
A bench.
I don't know.
It's not like a money
just
thing.
this-
It's just this is what works for us. It makes us happy. We love eating dinner together in bed while watching a TV show. We just
Please
do.
send a photo next time this happens.
I've taken a picture of me and posted it like 5,000 times of me eating in bed with Simon watching TV. It's
I
like
might
all we
have-
ever do.
I might have muted you,
Oh, you gotta unmute me.
but I need the visual of the
Towel?
look.
Yeah. It's not as gross as
How
you think
often
it
do you
is.
wash your sheets?
Twice a week?
Oh, good. Okay, yeah,
Once or twice a week?
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I've spilled in bed many a time.
Well, you're the
know.
ultimate spiller. In my
I am.
home, guys, in my home, I have 2 children. I've raised 2 children. Were born in this home. I have no stains on couches, on rugs, on anything in this home. Raising children, toddlers, Aaron Foster. I have 2 stains in my home on one rug that I couldn't afford. I put it on layaway for like 5 years for this rug. She spilled coffee. I still have the stain. It is larger than your mole. Like it is gigantic.
It's
It's
big.
still there. And then
It was a full cup of coffee. that
and then
spilled
you
everywhere.
did another stain on the rug in the kitchen.
Recently? That may have been Noah.
No, it's crazy. You are
Okay, but
you
did I
are
talk about the stain removal I discovered recently? Because it changed my life.
back out. Duh.
No, not back out. Actually, it's non-toxic, and it's
Back out's non-toxic.
it's Branch Basics.
Guys,
Branch-
this is not an
this is not an
ad.
ad. This
FYI.
is
None-
deeply
you know,
not
You
an
know
ad.
when we're doing ads, so
This
this
is not an ad.
Yeah.
Basically, Alexi Myers, Seth Meyers' wife, she is on the non-toxic mom chat. She sent me this like cheat sheet from Branch Basics of how to get any stain out. Okay. I bought these 2 products. It's like their oxygen powder, like oxygen boost or something. And then also their concentrate. They're like everything concentrate. Noah spilled a purple smoothie all over her yellow sweatshirt. Okay. It was done, right? Purple smoothie everywhere. You create like a paste with these 2 things, and you blot it, and then you let it sit, and then you blot it more, and then you rub it with your hands. I'm telling you, I watched the stain disappear before my own eyes.
You know
it was
what?
fascinating.
I just had a visual. You should be the face of Branch Basics because you're a mess. It's perfect. You're the face of
Oh, 'cause
Branch
I'm a mess.
Basics. I'm the face of Bobby Brown. I'm the face of Estee
Ah.
Lauder. You're the face of Branch Basics. This is us in a nutshell.
Great.
Makes so much
Great.
sense.
I want to spread non-toxic love around the world because, again, not an ad, just big fan of this brand. Branch Basics basically can cover everything. Everything top to bottom in your whole house, anything you need to clean, you can use that, and it's like, it works.
But honestly, if Branch, it's a tongue twister. Branch Basics, if they're listening, I feel like they could do better than you. Like Gwyneth is probably available. That company's very successful.
Agreed. Do better. I
Yeah.
don't even need to work with the company. I'm just saying that I've never seen a stain remover like this in my life, and it blew my mind. And now I like get excited when something gets stained because I'm like, I'll get it out.
Well, guess what? I'm excited. I want you to bring that shit to my house.
Great.
I want you to get on your hands and knees.
Great.
And I want you to use it to get out the coffee stain that is on my very expensive rug from 15 years ago.
It's just the stain's a little old now, so I don't know if you can get that out. I really don't. I mean, it's been a long time. I was single when I spilled that coffee there.
We're going to see.
Yeah, I'll try.
All right. I think we should probably go to our flight.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that the craziest? Do you ever have that thought of like,
Yes.
when, like, to be,
You're like too comfortable here.
I think it's almost in a weird way.
Do they have a person that can like come and be like, girl, you got to go to your flight?
You get too, you're just a little too.
Yeah. Do they have somebody that tells you when you have to leave for your flight?
No.
Oh.
I think people are just supposed to, not be idiots and know when their flight is. People expect you to just not be an idiot and know when your flight
Well,
is.
that's not me.
But I have to say, I'm kind of like happy here. I kind of want to have another coffee. But I think
All
we
right,
should,
let's just push to the next flight. Let's just keep hanging.
I think we need to get to Nashville.
Yeah, I think so too.
All right. Well, this
Bye,
was
guys. Great to see you all.
lovely seeing you. And next episode we will just do what we did here. But I think we'll be home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Always never a pleasure, always a chore.